Morning. Good morning, grasshoppers. Diligent daily training resumes. Let's see what we can do. I have misplaced at least one item that is really bothering me. I do not know where it is. I do not. So therefore, it is time to reorganize the desk. Time to toss some stuff here. This, that, and the other thing. This should be a great bookmark. I love airline tickets as bookmarks. Absolutely love them. We're being diligent here if we can. I wonder if I have put what I'm looking for into my computer bag and I'm just being silly. Turun Chesk. Should I go with the start on chess opening repertoire? I do not know. Yeah, let's give him a shot. A lot of these players, they have these really good ratings. In fact, a lot of players online have these really good ratings. And I just don't understand it. I do not. I need to zoom some of these. That's what I need to do. I need to put a photo pile. So let's see what the education level is of my opponent. Oh, is that what that is? Maybe that's what that is. The education level of my opponent is now being tested. Bills. Is that really a move? I think not. But I will decide on it in just a moment. Bills. That's good to have a bills pile. It really is. Happy New Year. So, moment of truth time. First things first. What do I have to take with first here? I think I have to capture that one. As much as I don't like it, I have to capture that one. So are we down a pawn? Does not look like it. This looks okay. Could we have played knight e5? I do not know. Seems wrong. All right, we're on the road. On the road again. Attacking weaknesses. Don't see an immediate defense to this weakness. Okay. So it's good to counterattack. So he found a defense, or did he? Okay. Very unusual. Do we take that as a defense? I think not. Uh-oh. I miscalculated. I did miscalculate. How rude. I have to keep capturing, don't I? So I've got one pawn for my knight. He's about to take two pieces in a row. So annoying that I blundered this. Let's just hope that we can get something out of it. "40 seconds left. Good morning, Ginka. How are you?" I have actually missed you relatively terribly. Interestingly enough. Let's keep our big center for this pawn. That's all we've got. Let's keep our big center for the pawn. I still don't understand where you're going. If I am able to save this, it will not be easy. Will not. Maxime will not. Can my opponent make a slight miscalculation? Let's just keep it up. Keep it up. Gonna do it that way. Then we're going to capture. I think our miscalculation worked. Or our opponent's miscalculation worked, even though I wanted to play rook takes f5 check. It looks like a lot more fun on this particular angle. Forgot about the rook. What a swindle. I wish I did have time for candidates move after. Tomorrow morning. Amazingly enough, tomorrow morning, Wednesday, apparently I am not going in. Normally I have to go in on Mondays and Wednesdays, but today it's most definitely Tuesdays and Thursdays, though. I appreciate it, Apostolate. I definitely want that workout. It is good for both of us to prepare. That was a terrible game on my part. I'm just glad my opponent was strong enough that I did not even remotely think about. I did not remotely think about berserking. Ah, speaking of a candidates match, I'm sticking to my guns on this one. Just have to pay attention now. Forgot to take the last time. Can I play it this way? Oh, fine. Terrible move on my part, by the way. Terrible move. Terrible move on my part. Just taking away more squares from his knight. Blockading on the dark squares. Blockading on the white squares. Not sure where you are headed. But I am hoping to find out. Take Sonora. Work it all the time. Diligent daily training. Diligent daily training. So if I capture I capture, he captures, I capture, he captures, I check. He has to move. Then I capture, and he checks. So let's see, I'm taking 3 pieces, he's taking 3 pieces, and who's more uncomfortable? It's a wee bit unfortunate. Who's more uncomfortable indeed? All right. Can I do it this way? Is it worth it? I sort of burned my bridges here. Haven't I? Alright, fine. We've burned our bridges. Whoa! That's not at all what I was expecting. Not at all what I was expecting. You gods, folks. Postulate, you moved too quickly on that one. You could have just taken an F5 right away. I think that was the one that was causing me the most problem. Somehow I knew you would find that move. I just knew it. I better not let you get too much on me, now that I think about it. Cheese. Oh no, did I do that to myself? Let's find out. This is a bit of an annoyance, I have to admit. Alright, it's time to get to work, folks. It is time to get to work. Am I losing? That is the question. Check, 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 Sonara. Do I have this? I don't have it? Bummer. Oh, Apostolate, you are ingenious. Ingenious, sir. Sorry, I had to do it. Mad Quick Chess. This is not an early stream. Mad Quick Chess in the house. Good luck, sir. Play well. Play solid. Take your chances. Usually right before the sense of danger hand that usually gets me stuck, I feel like I'm taking a risk or a coin flip that is going to really be putting me in that situation where I'm going to have to change gears for the rest of the evening. I really have had that feeling on a couple of occasions. It's like this moment where you say, you know what? If this hand goes south, I'm going to be unfortunately playing tight for the rest of the night. I know you try to give your night away. I had to play the other way. Ginka. Is this something new? Or has she always played the Caro-Kann? Is she following the Torborn Ringdahl Hansen method? Magnus Carlsen's trainer. Is this true? I don't know if that's a real move. I'm gonna have to find out if that's a real move. I don't think that's a real move, because now things are getting a little sticky. Things are getting a little bit sticky here. Yes, you can check me. Life is going to be good. Let's keep it up. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Keep it up. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. All right, now it's not check. Can I keep up the attack? Whose pawn is more backward? The pawn on e6 or my pawn on d4? That is the question. Whose pawn is more backward? I have the two bishops. I am starting to appreciate life a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Is my queen trapped? It is. Now whose pawn is more backward? Now whose pawn is more backward? Am I still getting trapped? I am still getting trapped. So the moment of truth. A5, B takes, Rook takes. And life is interesting all the time. Mm-hmm. Can I do it that way? Bummer. Takes. 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 Fine. 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 So I managed to steal a pawn, but I have to give it back. Oh, that wasn't in the cards. That was not in the cards. We're going to do this again. Yes, we are going to do this again. Yeah, I'm trapped. That much is true. I am trapped! That much is true. 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 Can I not do that? That's so rude. No! Okay, good. It's close, folks. It's close. I was so lucky in that game. How can I keep it up? Oh, you did not do that to me. Did you do that to me? Did you do that to me? So rude. So rude. I feel like an ABBA song is coming on. I don't believe in fortresses or even fairy tales. Wow. What a swindle that was. What a swindle. What a terrible performance rating. You can't beat the players lower rated than me. Postulate, you're too good. Who keeps the dojo ticking? Exactly. Can you do a stream of your? Can you go the full Brad Owen? There's a lot. I love watching Brad Owen. Maybe a little bit more than Andrew Neem. I don't know whether I like one over the other. I certainly like both of them a little bit better than Jeff Gross, even though Jeff Gross has been to Society Billiards more often than either of those two. I have to give Jeff Gross a better shot. So of the three relative off the beaten path poker streamers, who is the best one? Am I getting there from here? It really doesn't matter. Whoa, he allowed me to do that? That's craziness. I do want to play that way. Que pasa? Okay. I'm taking it, folks. I'm taking it. Let's just keep up. Keeping up. Where are you headed? What does it all mean? Have fun. Should we? No. For grins. Just for grins. How about after that? I'll take it. That knight is pretty strong, though. I have to admit. The knight is strong with you. We need more weaknesses. We need more weaknesses. Make my day, booby. You go in there. I will attack you. We do need an upside pest peon. Well, that was interesting. Totally unexpected and unnecessary, but interesting. Oops, and now we're losing even more material. That's not going to count for the arena, but at least it was respectable. Apostolate on fire. I fueled him. Fueled by Master Chess Dojo. It's a good thing I have to be at school. Cheers. Thank you for following Vidi Lindo. If you're not already following or joining the Discord, please do. We are about to break. We're trying to keep the Discord at 10% of the normal rate. So let's put some of these books back. Master the Chessboard. Improve Your Chess Now. Gary Kasparov's Volume 1. Thank you for the bits. Pegasus, cheers. That is an unusual number. 190. 190, sir. Thank you. I think anytime I get bits over 100, I should do a workout. What do you think? Shouldn't I do a workout every time I get bits over 100? Maybe it will make it easier. 19. How about that? 190 is 19 for the push-up category. So this, my great predecessors is going back. Tisdall's Improve Your Chess Now is going back. PQRST. Wait a minute. RST. There's Tisdall. Nope, Tisdall's in the wrong spot. Tisdall's after Soltis. I believe. What is going on? Tarish, Tisdall. Got it. Reti. Right next to Modern Ideas in Chess. All of the Encyclopedia of Chess combinations have to go back. Put them back quickly. The informants go to that chair. Hand games. End games. Gotta get everything back before I have to go to school. I'm looking for something on my desk that I cannot find. More combinations. That was the Vera Menchik edition. Boris Gelfand is going back. We have not gotten to Boris. I can't keep my promise to Boris. It's not good. The book stream, as Rogan calls this. This is another one. Anti-Sicilians. Put that one right there. This is It's an informant. Paper towels, important tool of every streamer. Keep on the desk. All right, moment of truth. One more informant, Bob, anti-Sicilians. Or experts versus the Sicilians. That one actually I'm gonna keep. Bob has to go back. Look at this. This is rapid chess desk cleaning. The best of the best 1000. Has to go back. Should be in this category. We'll put it there for now. Que pasa? Alright. And now for something completely different. Time to buy more bits. Good game for the last game. Thank you so much. Whew. I appreciate it. Yeah, the last game, what was that one? Thank you, Vidi. We can definitely analyze that one real quick. What happened? You played so well on that game. I have exactly 4 minutes. I thought you played so well. What happened? So all this is okay. This move is a little premature. I don't think you should give me an out for my bishop. Vidi. I think you should keep me waiting. Continue your blockade on the dark squares, perhaps. Because now I have a place for my bishop. Before that, I could have gotten kicked. Now I have a purpose. I'm going to put my pawns on white squares, so now the game is probably equal. I'm not going to look at the analysis board just yet. So already there's a little bit of a problem here should your queen ever leave this square g3. There's still absolutely nothing wrong with this. Here I got overconfident. I admit it. I got overconfident. I probably should have played rook to c8. It's right about here that things get a little sketchy for me, and you are up a pawn. So can you keep the extra pawn? That is the question. I mean, you've done everything right so far. Maybe this bishop is just suffering enough for the pawn. Should I ever get this in here? I have to do this, this, and get my rook in somehow. Perhaps that rook is going there, right? So rook to b8 seems reasonable. Queen to e4 seems reasonable. All of this seems reasonable. It's right here that you missed this shot, right? So if you just saw that my knight was clearing this square not for my queen, but because the knight was relocating. Piece relocation. So Vito, I would definitely become more aware, Vidi, of piece relocation exercises. If you can do a little research on chess piece maneuvering and piece relocation. Any tips for what you have white tonight? Well, I actually am a big believer in taking the challenge by the horns. I'm not a huge fan of the closed Sicilian against higher rated opponents. For example, when I played the English opening, and I did play the English opening among all the other openings for a short period of time, in a very dedicated fashion. An international master-elect told me once, after he drubbed me, that if I want to be stronger players, and if I want to be a stronger player myself, I have to go after the stronger players with everything I've got. Carlsen's line is pretty good because it's bobbing and weaving with the theory. I don't necessarily know. You're talking about queen to d2, b3, bishop to b2. That only works against a certain line, though. It was actually examined in the latest informant. Let's see here. 1 second. I can't remember which informant. 147, maybe? If you don't get the informants, they actually discuss all of this stuff. So let's check out informant 147 for just a moment. I think it was discussed here. So there's only one particular Sicilian that closed Sicilian works well against. Or a couple. There's one that it does not work well against. Hold on, if I can remember it. There's too much stuff. How Carlsen avoids the Najdorf. Yes, Carlsen plays it against d6 Sicilians. So what I find is funny here, on page 118, I would never have found it by thumbing through. Oh man, I'm 2 minutes overdue, but I'm going to answer this question. So, oh, Carlsen avoids the Najdorf. Oh, so this is the line that I'm looking for. This is queen to d3 against the Najdorf. If you know what type of Sicilian your opponent prefers, Pegasus, I would definitely go for that one. And learn as much as you can and take it as a lesson. If your opponent is much higher elo than you, it really doesn't matter what you play. So you may as well make the most out of this experience to beat your opponent. Try to avoid getting into battles where it's you versus him. So Dabo 5000, what you say is correct. But then again, let's take it from the perspective of, is Carlsen playing somebody higher rated than him? I have to think about that for just a minute. Chances are he's playing somebody lower rated than me. so yeah. So therefore, Carlsen is now reached that stage where the international master-elect told me that when he was up and coming, he played all the theory against everybody like you would not believe, and took them by the bull by the horns and just climbed over them. And now that he's higher rated than them, he's avoiding the theory and playing mano a mano because he is the better player. If you get into a battle mano a mano with a much higher rated player with a position that is equal, or let's just say less ambitious, as the I am elect told me that I should not be playing the English because it's not as ambitious against the I need to scare the higher rated player. I need to put pressure on the higher rated player. By the way, Matt, Quick Chess, if you're still there, thank you for the bits yesterday. I love to rent cars. I did not catch you yesterday. I did not thank you enough for the, So let's see here. Carlsen's... Where are you? It wasn't 148? Could it be 149? Or was it also in 148? Going back to 147 here. So 147 is definitely the one that I wanted to read. I really wanted to do that. The Najdorf Sicilian never sleeps. How Carlsen avoids the Najdorf. Teresh Night, Dr. Teresh's Nightmare, 152. I never really saw that one. Dr. Teresh's Nightmare. A night on the rim is dim. Ah, but a night on the rim can be good. That's the Nightmare. I'm really bothered by this. Could it be 146? It might be 146. If I have to go all the way back to 146. I'm getting old if I can't remember the difference between my informants. I've studied all of them. This is indeed the problem. I've studied all of the informants, so therefore they're all running together for me. 145 and 146. I believe that my sponsorship with Chess Informant, yes, I am getting paid to say this, 149 is the latest. My sponsorship with Chess Informant began with 145 or so, because I definitely have not missed a beat since they sent me 145, among other things. But they already knew that I was the English repertoire for white. Ivan Ivanisevich, yes. Interesting idea on the Rubenstein. This is the benefit to going in on the train to New York City. Taking the train to New York City, I get to read, which I don't get to do. The English Repertoire for White, Part 2. But yeah, I definitely know the exact line that you are discussing. And I can't find it off the top of my head, but I believe that the Carlsen Queen to D2, Bishop to D3, I tried it one time. It did not work because I was playing against the wrong Sicilian. Thank you, Dabo, though, for making me look that up. And also I play A6 and B5. So, if you would like to take the bull by the horns and become a stronger player, Pegasus, I believe that you should be going into a Sicilian where you are going to surprise your opponent with a novelty. Use everything that you can at your disposal. Come up with a novelty in every one of several different lines, if at all possible. If at all possible. It's not always possible. There you go. I always play it. A6 and B5 against knight C3. C5, knight C3, A6. It's the same thing with E6, though. I don't necessarily know that I've had any problems with sacrifices. Yeah, I would definitely take the bull by the horns. And you are young. That is an ironic joke for both of us, by the way, because I think that Pegasus and I are not too far apart in the having been 39 for quite some time department. So therefore, I would definitely go for it. Try to surprise him in where he lives. Try to surprise him where he is strong. He is not going to expect you. He's going to be feverishly preparing everything against you, and you will be able to surprise him, and you'll be able to learn something. Because you're tactically alert, you're tactically aware. I did the same thing when I played Zapata the last time. I played the dragon against him, and he came up with a novelty on move number 15 or 18 that blew me away, and I learned something. I actually had a very good game while it lasted, but Grandmaster Alonso Zapata turned out to he was the better player, unfortunately. If I had tried to bob and weave versus him, it would not have been pretty. So in a one-on-one battle with a much higher rated, better coordinated player, chances are you may as well use the weapons you have at your disposal. Coordinated player. Well, sorry, I'm just looking quickly for our choices. Wow, I haven't seen Chess Dorian in a while. Let's give her a quick shout. Oops. I hope she's not leaving. The Hungarian contingent is back. Yep, and she's there. Hey everybody, I know we only have 3. I appreciate it, everybody. Have a great day. Must run. Dabo, thank you so much for the interactions. I do appreciate it. This stream is fueled by chat and bits from Pegasus. I am going to be doing the sit-up, the push-ups right after you leave because I don't have a choice. I promise. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Apostolate, cheers.